What up, dude? Interesting. Just as I went live, apparently I got a comment on my YouTube video. Should I be scared? Maybe. Watching TV with your mama? Hell yeah. Hope you're watching something good. Tell mama I said hi. Alrighty. Let's get this show on the road. Alright, so travel with the Ardura caravan to the areas of reported corruption. Hopefully, Cruel goes a little easier than normal did through here. These areas always confuse the hell out of me.
Best
We have...
think twice
Okay.
before doing that here.
Do we have game sound? We do. We do.
Mining like this. You could only be laws. The wind howls.
How did I not frostbolt? Come on. There we go. Bonk. All right. Which way are we going here? Got him? Lovely. Ain't nobody home here. Checkpoint, alright. Seems like we're on the right track now. Love it. Love to see it. Is this elevator thingy? Maybe? No.
Our people,
The Book of
have lived in the
Jamanra.
shadows of the Jews for too long. Countless generations have been forgotten, will be forgotten. We are not Faradin. We are Marraketh. And if we work together, if we unite, then they will be forced to acknowledge us. We must show them that is a mistake. We must show them our strength. Perhaps we can one day rebuild Keth itself.
What up, Timmy?
For all those who live.
How you doing?
Of us here.
Well, well, well. Hey, quit picking your nose. I can see you.
That were almost a challenge.
If it isn't Riz, it is Riz, though. What if it was Riz? What then? You're playing Chaos Lich, and it's strong and surprisingly tanky. Just wish there was more than 6 Chaos spells. Yeah, I would not be surprised if they do add more over time, hopefully.
That much?
Don't tell you your business? Okay. Have I sat on my duck yet? He's not really sittable. It wouldn't go well. Let's just say that. Maybe like a child. Giant pool float? No. I think a lot of people think that when they buy it. It is definitely not. Like, it's meant to float in the pool, but not for people to float on it. It's like more of like a decorative thing. Is that the Binding Spectre? So this is Tame Beast. Same idea, though. It's just like the Huntress version of it. More like a beach ball? Kinda. Although you are supposed to, like if you're using it outdoors, you're supposed to fill the bottom with either water or sand, depending on how you're planning on using it. I filled it with air, because I need to be able to move it around. If you want to play IRL Placid Duck Simulator, you can use these ducks. Yep. Yep. What's the gem that makes whirlwinds go out instead of in front? I'm just using, where is it? So Frostbolt, I'm using Scattershot. No, that's not what you're asking for. I mean, by default, I just have one, right? But when I do my whirlwind thing, then more come out. And then when I use Barrage, even more come out. So it's probably just a combination of all of those together, so they're kind of going everywhere. Hailstorm made a game? Weird. Does Tame Beast count as a nearby ally? I would assume so. I mean, does it say? I would probably say if... it's a companion, so I would assume so. There's a strong note. If I get a bonus, I have a nearby ally in the Merc tree. I would think so. Some people have the whirlwinds go out like AoE instead of direct to the front. Oh, that I don't know. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Iron Rune. Yoink. Beard's finally getting longer? Hell yeah. Now cut it off. Kidding, don't. Don't do it. Don't do it.
This is no mine.
And you'll be down your
Death
stomach?
trap.
Get it. I think about growing mine back out, and then I go back and look at pictures of when it was longer, and it was kind of gnarly. So I'm probably not going to do that. I'm too lazy to maintain it. Can't use your CPAP machine if your beard's too long? Oh. Hi, Samantha. Do the minions help in boss fights? The monkey does. The deer does not. The deer is a cosmetic pet. The monkey, though, is my tame beast. He does help. Yeah, he's very tanky. That reminds me. They put out a bunch of loot box things today. A bunch of, like, just mystery boxes. I might pull some later. I might just do it. I might just do it. Yo, yo, yo! I might have pulled one earlier. I just might have. but I might have to do more. Yeah, they added a bunch of mystery boxes today. I think there's like 21 or 22 new things you can get in there, and you can't get duplicates. They cost $5 each, though, and it's completely random. But there's like map portal device things, and like regular portal skins, and like roll effects, and just regular armor cosmetics, and pets, and like there's like quadrilla pets, cosmetic pets. I think there's 3 different armored versions, or 2 armored versions and a naked one. Monkey! Sounds like pay to win. It's all cosmetic. But pretty much pay to win. Ba, 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 ba. So this is where Fire Godzilla is, right?
The wind howls.
You're doing the Lightning Javazan, clearing... I'm not sure what the word between Javazan and A is supposed to be. Clearing, but boss fights are sketchy. Gotcha. Looks like they patched out, adjusted a lot of what they talked about. So they put out patch notes saying that there was a bunch of things that they were going to be doing over the next few days. I'm not sure what's actually in yet. I don't think everything they've talked about in that blog post is in yet, but it's a lot of steps in the right direction for sure. Sounds like they actually listened to the Ziz interview. It's like during the interview they said no, we don't want to do that, and then they went and did it for a lot of the things. Hello. 1, if you should go to the ER, or 2, if you should just wither away in the corner. If those are the 2 options. What up, Infinite Haze? How you doing? 6? What does 6 do? Is that just like go straight to hell?
Sand and steel, fire and iron, flesh and bone.
The eye of the storm.
Serpent's tongue, scorpion stinger.
All right, here we go.
Insane.
Okay, it's not the one I thought it was, but still a fire boss. Whoops.
Deep breath. Die!
Oh! I got popped.
Sand and steel, fire. Flesh insane. I'll show you insane.
Need more time. Hold on.
Burn oppressors! Breathe it in!
See, they got the boots that do electric on the ground for the tornadoes. Yeah, the boots exist. I haven't seen them yet, but if I got them, I would use them for sure.
Winds praise you.
Doing the Chaos Ascendancy at the moment. Nice, get it. Hope you win.
Please take
Survive at hundreds. Thousands even.
First one died due to bleed. It happens. You gotta try this build. Do I have a Mobalytics link? I don't have one of my own, but I know... Where is it? One of them worked. That was weird. Yeah, so that is very similar to mine, but not exactly the same, but very similar. I don't know why that one didn't work. Weird. But yeah, hopefully that helps you. That version is DS Lily's. Hers is probably better than mine. That's interesting.
What?
What? Let me make sure song requests are working. It is.
Hello. Do not wander.
Not really even using Thunder Sleep, so I don't need to upgrade it. Alright, desert map. Should probably check the vendors.
Young one. Do not wander.
Who goes there? I only hope. My wares are renowned.
You had to clean your ears out? You thought it said booty do math? Oh, it does say booty do math.
May itself goodbye.
Okay, that's an upgrade. Um... uh... Okay, everything still looks fine. Can I still use all my gear with... Yes, okay, so which one's better here? 24 cold res, 13 fire and life. Yeah, that one. And then we want to add a socket to this. And add some kind of damage to it. Probably lightning damage? It's 3-to-1 these. Uh... That, like... Yeah, that added a decent amount of damage. Damn, my spear throw would do 4,000 now? Hell yeah. Not that I'm going to use that, but... okay. So that went from... Added 500 damage per twister. 300 damage per whirling slash. Cool.
Young one.
Good. All right. Back to the desert map.
I know what he intends. An outcast.
What do you sell? Oh, right. Random
Very
shit.
well.
What is it?
All right. We need to go... Not there. Here. Nice big juicy damage increase. Presumably. Theoretically.
It's shut.
What's up, Sekima?
Halani Gate. For glory.
How close to maps am I? I'm just started Act 2 of Cruel. So, got a little ways to go still, but we're getting there.
Moo?
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
So, let us
I've
see
definitely
this-
not been speeding through the campaign. I've just been kind of taking my time trying to enjoy it. Wait, where do we need to go? The Trader's Passage. Yep, that one.
If you are the traitor, I will then. Goodbye.
Is it the same character I started with? Yep. Am I following build guide? No. I did make a few tweaks based on DS Lily's version of it. But I'm still mostly doing my own thing. I switched out a couple of support gems, but
I'm sweating like a stuck pig, I am.
like I'm still using my own passive skill tree, which I'll fully admit hers is probably better. But I've been too lazy to swap it all out, and this is working just fine, so. Why are you craving chocolate milk? Because it's delicious?
No, but scrap.
Craving some boba? I haven't had boba in a long time. Probably 5 years. I do like it though. Yeah, exactly. You need those chewy balls in your mouth. Squish between your teeth. Back to work you go. Hope work goes well. Barbarous quarterstaff. You died? Uh-oh. Like IRL, or what are we talking here? Final boss fight? Oh no. Hardcore or softcore? I don't remember. Soft? Okay, good. That would have been super sad. Not good enough for hardcore? Yeah, this game, hardcore, is brutal. Like, my first time through the campaign, I think I had 700 deaths. What do I have this time? 97 so far. So definitely better this time around, but still a lot. Like, super slowed.
Again.
Hey, it's Delwyn. We know what that means. Wait. Where's my wisp? Delwyn's here, but there's no wisp. What the heck? Could he have spawned in this like little part right here on the map? It was wisp away on business? Aw, shit. Oh, you can't get over there. Unless... Is this one of those things where there's like a secret passage? Because like I'm seeing little pieces of wall down this way. What is... Oh, I didn't even see him here. Huh. I don't know. Weird. Let's go this way first.
The eye of the storm.
Do.
Who are these lasses then? They're the knights
Checkpoint!
of the Mortons.
Freaking spitters. Alright, nice. Where were we going here? Projectile damage, projectile damage, projectile damage, attack speed. All these nodes are pretty good. You don't want to go back to work? You do it instead? What kind of work? I think I'm gonna pass, but... Thank you for thinking of me. Detective? Oh. Like, do I get to stalk people? 'Cause that sounds fun. You will? Hell yeah. Sometimes? Nice. There you go. You gotta volunteer. Is this Balbala? Yeah, it
There's
is.
something odd about this door. Feels like it were meant to stay shut.
Let's go, Balbala. This was one of the few fights that I kind of struggled with on normal.
I prove myself.
I need more time.
Where you at? Found you.
Hands right. Hey. Oh. You are a worthy.
Is this cruel? Yes.
Huh. What's this? A coin?
Lesser Jeweler's Orb! Hell yeah. What do I want that on, even? Maybe Herald? Maybe my companion? I don't know. I'll save it for now. Think about it. Found it easy compared to normal? Yep, same. So far, anyways. Which, I feel like that was the case the first time around, too. Just because by this point, your build's more online. Do, 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 do. Riz, you're making weird noises. Yeah, I know. Riz, you're talking to yourself. Yeah, I know. What up, Jack Attack? How you doing? Working? How's it going? Love being home? Yeah, it's pretty nice. What's my DPS? My Twisters is 2820 at the moment.
The eye of the storm.
Only on 1200? Yeah, I just got a pretty big upgrade. I got a new weapon. And a new neck. And something else too. A ring, maybe? I don't remember. I need some exalts though, real bad, because I could have way more stats on them. You have 300 exalts? Are you playing on the standard league? Or did you do a fresh start? You gotta be playing standard if you have that many, right? You know how to start over? So when you make a new character, there's the new Dawn of the Hunt League that just started on Friday.
Wind's fury. Descend now. Hold the gun when I open the gate. Onward.
Because if you're playing on the Dawn of the Hunt League, it's a fresh economy, so you wouldn't have all the stuff that you had from the previous league. Is it like a season? Kinda. So since this is still in early access, they put all of the new content on both the new league and the standard league. So like if you choose not to start over, you're not missing anything. But if you want to play with a fresh economy, then they gave you that option. And a lot of people chose to. I chose to because I wanted to see what it would feel like starting over. However, once the game fully releases, then the new league mechanics will only show up when you play on the new league and do start over. So, if that makes sense. But yeah, Leagues is just Path of Exile's word for season. Okay, I'm noticing that I'm burning through mana faster now. Why can't I catch a new beast with tame beasts? Are they only certain rares you can catch? So you can only have one active at a time, and you do need to buy, or you need to get a new skill, a new tame beast skill gem for every beast that you want to get. When did it start? Friday. There is a node on the passive tree that says that you can have multiple companions. I haven't tried it, but I'm assuming that would apply to tame beast. Did that? I've been trying, but it doesn't flow on them when I do it. Are you sure that they're rare? Because it has to be rares, and they have to be labeled as beasts when you have the tame beast thing active.
The eye of the storm.
Beyond that, I'm not sure. But I was able to tame 2 different ones. Hello, hello. What am I running on my Whirling Slash? So I have Martial Tempo and Lacerate. Maybe they're not labeled as beasts. Yeah, they definitely have to be beasts. And it'll only show if they're a beast while you have the tame beast, like, spell active. I think. If you're losing mana, Font of Mana is good on it. I did have something for mana. I don't remember what it was. Did I take it off? I think I had something to where... Let me check. I have Soul Thief on my beast that leech 8% of physical attack damage from supported skills as mana. And I'm not sure if that gives me mana or him. I was under the assumption that maybe it would give it to me, but I'm not sure if it does or not. I did have that on my Rake before, but I don't use Rake very often anymore, so thank you for the follow. Actually, I should just spend a bunch of mana and then let him punch stuff and see if my mana goes up when he does it. Punch stuff. It doesn't seem like it. Think it does? It would make sense if it did. I would think so too, but I think it's probably giving him the mana, not me, which I don't think he actually uses mana. For me, I have to hold the button and watch the blue aura get put on them. Oh, for the tame beast or specters or whatever. Twisters don't count as physical, right? 'Cause that would be OP. Whirling Slash might. Is there a good way to see, like, what damage types they're doing? Attacks do not necessarily deal physical damage. They can deal any damage type. Is this my own build or am I following a guide? So it started completely as my own. Since then, I have borrowed, like I've looked at other people who are doing similar builds and got some inspiration, but it's still mostly my own. I'm curious.
The eye of the storm. The thrill of the oath.
Doesn't seem like it's working. Bleed NATOs? No, I put the bleed on my pet just now. But I did have it on the Whirling Strike, not on the Twisters.
Honest John.
Which maybe it applies it, I'm not sure.
The dust.
I don't know how all the damage actually works, if I'm being completely real. I had to stand on it. Had to do it.
Another hooked, another trophy.
Running Cold Twisters Ritualist at the moment. 69 is strong, but gonna change to lightning. Yeah, if you get the boots that add lightning to the ground, it's definitely worth going lightning.
The wind howls.
Until that point, I feel like both are pretty good. Do these ones not come to life? Alright, fine. You have a Huntress, Mercenary, Witch, and Warrior. What should you make next out of Ranger and Sork? I mean, I would go Sork because I like Sork, but I think you should do what you find more fun. 3 ring slots is insane. Yeah, that's when you put a ring on your dick. Wait, what? Anyways. Oh wait, the Huntress is a girl. I don't know, maybe.
The final gate is broken. We must continue.
Find all of them fun? You don't know which to pick? That's a tough call. I also really like the monk. At some point, I want to try Whirlwind Lance. So... You were saying Font of Mana, huh? Is that a support gem or a spirit gem? I see. Font of Mana from supported skills grants 40% increased mana regeneration rate to you and your allies. Could I put that on Monkey? If it's you and your allies? Objects created by supported skills create a Font of Mana. Support skills which create stationary objects. What do I have that creates a stationary object? Objects created by supported skills generate Font of Mana, creating an aura which grants mana regeneration. FNV? What's FNV? I'm not sure what that is. Do I have anything that creates a stationary object? Fallout New Vegas? Oh, no, I've never played that. Oh, I guess Whirling Slash does, doesn't it? The Whirlwind. Got it. That makes sense. Are you the only dude on the stream? On YouTube, probably. My YouTube's kind of dead. Trying to fix that, but easier said than done.
What?
Think it's just a matter of good games? Maybe. Maybe. But I only play games that I enjoy, so.
I will tell your tale.
You don't mean to say that this is not a good game, but that not many like it? You don't say. Let's find out. $188,000 players playing it on Steam right now. Fallout New Vegas, 4,000 players. I think I'll stick with this one.
Noxious wrath of a king!
Is this possible?
I shall dethrone you, Sekama, and leave you to the sand!
Need more time.
I tried to seek peace, and the Sekamas disgraced me!
What spear am I running? Do the projectiles tags help twister damage? Yes. Yes. I'm using a swift spear that has 27% increased projectile damage. I'm pretty sure it does.
Not today.
I guess I'm not 100% sure, but I would assume so.
Some king. Quickly. He called us the next. This is no natural sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to the caravan and entreat God's wisdom.
I've just got a fat fizz damage spear with attack speed. Might try projectile. Gotcha.
We must reach it. Go.
Jarman, we would have. Ah, yes. Move swiftly.
Alright, we gotta go to Keth or Mastodon Badlands. Right. Keth. Okay, we could go to that one. Or that one. Either one. We'll do this one first.
in a place like this. Easy job, that.
The Jewel of Vastiri.
Batten down the hatches. Be dispelled.
You'll give me if I don't hold back.
Oh, is this one of the rogue dudes? The rogue exiles?
All I need. Fire in the hole. Brace yourself. Love this job.
Wait, why did he just go to full health? What the F? Oh, can they potion? Is that what happened?
Need a moment.
Incoming. Good old-fashioned explosives. Fire in the hole.
Hell yeah. Am I Amazon? Yeah. He's had a bunch of blue shit. But that was my first rogue exile. That's kind of cool. I like that.
You sensed it too,
Oh.
did you? The spirit near.
We got a
There it
whisper.
is. Let's move. Stay on it. Spirit's picked its prey. Cut it down.
Okay, so he
The eye of the storm.
took over the essence dude, huh? Can't wait to get home and play. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Finish it.
All right, so I'm still going through my mana pretty fast. I don't know why it's so much different now. Because I felt like I had like unlimited mana before.
Shake off the dust and let's vibe. Need more time.
Finish it.
Are the white mobs actually tanky? Currently, yes. I think they're probably going to end up nerfing them a little bit, though. But we'll see.
Good to see you.
A lot of people have been complaining with how tanky the white mobs are. I'm not having an issue with them, but a lot of people are.
Take this.
Boop, boop, boop. You're enjoying the Huntress quite a lot, speedy and tanky. Yeah, I like it a lot too. Like, I really don't understand why people were so negative about the patch. And like, pretty much every major content creator was on the same page. So it's like, clearly they're seeing something that I'm not. Whoa, okay. Did I send the snow? No? Maybe? I don't think so. If I did, it was an accident. Is it really still snowing there? Wild. You don't get it? It's a good patch? Oh, another one?
God, I won't let you. You won't get away with this. No.
The eye of the storm.
Fuck.
Play something besides Huntress to find out why. I mean, I started leveling a monk too, and it seemed pretty much the same. I'm playing a Twister Amazon. Haven't done any issue with the patch except for right off the bat with the OP white mobs. Like, early on, it was a little harder, but then as soon as I get my build together, maybe halfway through Act 2, I started feeling a lot better. I don't know.
Yeah, fancy
Another
seeing
wisp,
you.
huh?
Spirits picked its prey.
It's the Ox!
Don't lose focus.
First time that happened, it freaked me out.
Wait.
Strike true.
Stop no wound.
Don't give it a chance to recover.
You want to die, dude? There we go. Alright. How far did I take the monk? I think it's only like halfway through Act 1, but it didn't feel that bad. I don't know. Not far. But I mean, it's usually like the very beginning that people are having an issue with, and he felt fine to me. Hi, Jerry. Nice. And I see people like playing warrior, just kind of plowing through, having no major issues, and I don't know.
Another monstrosity what needs killing. Mind the snakes. The wind howls.
Why are you not dying? There we go. Yeah, your monks accrued Act 2. Afternoon League still like it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Doing Lich for one of them and Blood Mage for the other? Nice. I do want to try a Lich at some point. Moo! Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. The Lost City. Okay. Get this waypoint, head back to vendor and stuff.
I think this way all along, buried in the sand.
Quickly.
I was so confused for a second. I'm like, why do these gloves already have a rune in them? And then I realized that's because they were being worn by the rogue Exile. That's kind of cool. I wish I could take it out of there, though. That'd be nice.
Young one.
Am I adding Barrage Tornado? Yeah. I sure am. That has potential. Have I tried Atomfall? Nah. Doesn't really look like my kind of thing, if I'm being completely honest.
Stay inside.
Have I got salvo yet? No. I don't think... Yeah, I haven't got a level 3 support gem yet. Hopefully soon. Nah, that's alright. I should get one soon. I just haven't been in Act 2 Cruel for very long yet, but I'm pretty sure that's where they start dropping, right? I should get one soon enough. I appreciate it, though. You saved it for me? Oh. I appreciate it, but you use that for yourself. I got it. I got it.
Gotta be the strangest pack animal I've ever seen.
I remember when people used to farm this guy because there was a way to infinitely spawn him. Give me loot! Give me the goods! Holy moly. Speaking of a level 3 support gem. I told you I'd find one. Shit. Druid spec? Pretty much.
My mana's gone.
I just realized I have several skill points to use. Anyways. What do I want? Roblox? Yep. My favorite game. 8% increased damage while in the presence of your companion. Could be good. Your boy is playing same spec, said he's having issues in tier 1-2 maps and maybe going to blood. Interesting. I've heard this build was really good for maps, but I'm not there yet, so I guess we'll find out. I'm going to try this just because why not? Okay. Might end up being trash, but...
The wind howls. Come on.
I can't hear this song anymore and not think of the Joe Biden memes. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How am I liking Huntress? I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun with this build.
I'll not make the journey home like that.
Build slaps hard. It's just so slow. I think once you get the boots, it's a lot faster because then you don't have to constantly like cast frost bolts and stuff. And once you're good with it, once you're better mechanically with it, which I am not, like you can kind of keep your momentum going a lot of the time. But it does so much damage.
That was almost a challenge.
Really enjoy Lightning Spear. You've been watching people make insane blood builds. Yeah, I'll probably try another build once I have played around with this in maps and stuff for a while. But for now, I'm enjoying this one. But it makes me happy that there's a bunch of viable builds for Huntress. Can cast on crit the build? Probably. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Come on then. What you hiding?
Whoa. Couldn't get through Act 3 Cruel. No drops since normal. Oof. I've gotten a couple okay drops. Honestly, though, my best upgrades just came from the shop and crafting on them. Like the vendors. Made a Titan almost maps. Nice. You can Lightning Spear and have cast on crit do everything you're doing now?
Needs no such
I mean, so for this build, you need to do 3 of these. You have to have 3 whirling slashes. You have to frostbolt. You have to barrage, and then you have to twister. So I don't know how you would do that for cast on crit. On 2 exalts the whole campaign. Damn. RNG's decided not to bless you? I guess so. That's brutal. Like, I haven't had the best luck, but better than that. Try to make a class as safe as possible because if so, endless rain of damage. Yeah, no kidding. If that worked. I feel like if that worked, though, people would have figured it out already. But maybe not. Can you get twisters without the spin barrage or endurance charges? Something from skill tree, maybe. I don't think so, but maybe. I mean, you can use either the whirl, like, what is it called? I can never remember what it's called. The whirling slash, and then there's also like a shot version of it. I don't remember what it's called. Whirling bolt or something, where you can shoot it at a distance, but you still need to get the whirlwinds going. The endurance charges, I actually don't even use charges anymore. I switched to, what's it called? The Herald of Ice. I was using Combat Frenzy to generate combat charges, but I don't do that anymore. You had a Frost Templar minion build in 1 that would equal that on 2. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Also, what's a blue pineapple? Sounds tasty. Tornadoes remind me of Water Monk from Diablo 3. The Inna Monk, yeah, kinda. Splashy, splashy. Favorite color, favorite fruit? Fair. What's a good class to start with for this one? It's such a hard thing to answer. I would just say, look at all the different options. Play the one that sounds the most fun to you. Because that's going to vary so much person to person. The Heart of Keth. This is the boss room, right? Yep. Are minions, minion builds even still a thing? For that, I would check Gazzy TV. He's the one who really knows minions. I think they're okay now. I know they were rough when the league first started, but I think they've fixed them. Suck it. Playing a dot lich with minions and having a blast. Nice. Wow, you dropped shit for loot, dude.
This is it.
Immortal, my fallen I ask you.
Aye, as you wish.
Ignite the goddess.
Thank you.
Don't feel good, that. But at least our suffering's at an end. Your sacrifice won't be forgotten. I swear it.
Is the build fun? I'm liking it. You've noticed a lot of yellows or money. Have you? A lot of people have been complaining that their loot's been terrible. Mine's been okay on and off. Sometimes I feel like I get like a string of good luck and then it's terrible for a while. Alright. Identify. Salvage. Boop. What do you got for me, Zarka? Hey, there's my support gem, so I can get salvo now. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh. Wait, what just happened? How did that get on my mouse? I'm so confused right now. What did it just do? That was supposed to go in barrage. Anyways, is a mobility monk a good start as a build? Just started the game looking for a melee character. So I really like the monk. I haven't played it a ton though, so I'm not sure. When it comes to like having a lot of knowledge in this game, I don't have a ton, but I have enjoyed the little bit I've played of monk. What level am I? I am 55.
Speak up.
Ooh. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Do not wander.
Okay, what happened to the salvo gem that I just tried to make? I'm so confused. Did it go in here? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Did I not make it? Am I losing my mind? Do I use tornado skill? I do, yep. Am I playing with viewers? No, I'm just solo. I don't know where my gem went. I'm so confused.
Careful story.
Look like we learn about the game together? Hell yeah. Okay, so I got a level 3 support gem. I clicked on salvo. Where did it go? I thought maybe it put it like... Oh, there it is. What did you do that for? Notice your gems don't auto-place in gem tab. They end up in trade or last tab. That's because you need to set the affinity to your gem tab. Okay, so projectiles from supported skills are fired in random directions. So that's what salvo does. I see. Supported skills fire 2 additional projectiles per seal consumed. Supported skills consume all accumulated seals on use. Supported skills have 3 maximum seals. Accumulates a seal every 2 seconds. So I want to put that on Twister, yeah? But what do I get rid of? Probably that one. Salvo, acceleration, primal armament. Okay, and then persistence. I could put that back in later. Is it best to follow builds for this? I was able to freehand my first monk for PoE1. I'm not, but so I started this build from scratch, just kind of doing my own thing. And then I realized a bunch of other content creators were doing a very similar build. So I did take like inspiration from their builds, but I'm still kind of winging it. Like my passive tree is I'm just picking what sounds good. If you're wanting to get like deep into maps, then you might want to look at like somebody's build who knows a little bit better. If you don't know a ton, I probably will change things up as I get deeper into the game. But for now, it's been fine. And I still can't level up my Herald of Ice because I don't have enough int. Decided to hop back into PoE2 today after taking a break. So fun discovering build mechanics and getting them to work. Hell yeah. How you doing, Zaddy Cat? You're winging a Thorns build from scratch. Just sending 4k Thorns damage at 30% crit chance. Been fun. Hell yeah. I haven't messed with Thorns in this game yet. Herald of Plague. Is that new or has that been in the game? I don't remember hearing about that one. Not surprised that they have it. Just didn't know it existed till just now. Okay. So we need to speak to Zarka, who's probably over here. No? Return to the caravan, speak to Zarka. Where are you, Zarka? Right here.
What?
What? Weird. All right, so now we're gonna go to which one? This one. Wait, I can't go there. I need to go to the map. Right. This one. You always have trouble with Molten Lava Boss, Hectol or whatever. Is he the one that's in like the long channel that has like the wave of lava coming at you? That guy? I can never remember the boss's names. Yeah. The first time I fought him, I had a real hard time. Depending on your build, the one thing that helped me a lot, especially in range characters, is learning that even when he goes into the lava and starts sending the waves, you can still shoot projectiles at him and cast at him from a distance. The first time I didn't realize that. And so I'm just kind of like sitting there just dodging the thing like Frogger, not realizing I could be actively damaging him. DPS check. So my twisters are doing 3,300 damage at the moment. When they hit. And then what, times like 10? So this build definitely excels in like small rooms where the twisters are just like bouncing all over the place. In wide open spaces, it's a little tougher. Twisters do like 70? 70k or 70? Literally 70? What level are you?
The Eye of the Storm.
40? Are you focusing on twisters? You don't know what you're doing? Gotcha. So, I'm assuming you're using Whirling Slash, right? Are you using like Frostbolt or Lightning or anything to amplify the damage? Are you using Barrage?
Roof of the prowess.
Do you? I wish there was a good way for me to send links to TikTok, because I could send you a build guide. Barrage and Herald of Thunder. Okay. So, are you using some kind of shock skill to put thunder damage on it or lightning damage on it?
Playing all the bones.
Get a pet with burning ground, then speed, speed, speed. That's one way to do it. Okay, lightning spear use also? Oh, okay. Does lightning spear cause lightning on the ground? Because that's the only way that the tornadoes get infused with the lightning is if it's like a ground effect. I'm not sure. I didn't mess with them too much. You're not sure? Okay. That might be something worth looking into. The boner pits. It's what it's called. You can't convince me otherwise.
The stink of death hangs heavy here.
You just switched to Lightning Spear from Twister. It's insane. I've heard it's pretty good.
The wind howls.
Blood versus lightning? I've only done the cold version, so I'm not really sure.
You're as good as dead.
Is this game similar or better than Diablo 4? It's the same kind of game, but it's very different. This one is way more complicated, way more difficult, but a lot of people like it better for those reasons. And once it's fully released, they're probably going to have way more to do in the end game. But I think both games are really good depending on what you're looking for. I play both. Cold is best with a fire or lightning on the ground pet. Covers resists. Can you get both elements? I thought that the twisters could only take one element. Switch weapons for what? No, I know. He said fire or lightning, but I assumed he meant that with... He said cold is best with fire or lightning. How do you do cold and one of the other ones? You can use frost from you and start with slashes and use pet. But then how would you have the cold? I'm confused. Like, if you're using... Like, how do you use both? I'm missing something. Cold is best with fire or lightning. So cold and fire or cold and lightning. How do you do both is what I'm saying. Unless you're just talking about him just doing extra damage passively and not doing it with the twisters. But that's not going to add a ton. It's cold most of the time, but when you get cold, there's ice. Okay. I understand.
This ends now. Reckon I'll add a few more bones to the pile. Need a moment.
Is this a new class? Yeah, this is the Huntress. Came out on Friday.
Now you. Wait.
Will you die already? Thank you.
There. Now someone can bring you back and see how you bloody like it.
Yeah, if I got some of the boots that gave the elements or whatever, I would definitely use them. I've seen other people talking about them, but I also don't want to use the auction house for a while or the trade site. I'm too lazy for that shit. I like leveling solo self-bound for the most part. I'll mess with trade stuff later. Haven't played in a bit. Is she like really, really strong? Not as strong as I think a lot of people were expecting, but it's a lot of fun. There are definitely strong builds, but I would say it's on par with a lot of other classes.
The wind howls.
That was my on-kill effect. That was what Twitch drop from one of the live streams that they did like a month ago, a couple weeks ago. What's her whole gimmick? So she uses spears and shields. And so you can either, you can do like, projectile spears, melee spears. You can do tornadoes, which is what I'm doing, twisters. Saw some sick Huntress bleed builds. Yeah, I've heard about the bleed builds. Haven't tried it, but I've heard they're pretty good. I just saw a tweet that I want to check out. I saw it come through my phone. Thought I had a new boss kill meta. I wish. Okay, cool. You have to re-download, check it out. It's pretty fun. Alright, so I still need to find the other relic. Which should be a drop in... Oh, never mind. I found it. I forgot I found it. Alright, let's get out of here then.
What have
Just got started this league. Don't need fun, need money. Best Ascendancy recommendation for endgame this time. I'm the wrong person to ask, honestly. I went Amazon, but I'm not in the endgame yet. You don't know how to play Path of Exile? You don't know how to play Path of Exile 1. It's on Steam, or you can get it from their website, pathofexile.com, or you can also play it on console, if that's what you're playing on.
What?
Too expensive? It will eventually be free, but while it's in early access, it's $30 USD. But yeah, you should be able to play the first one. Alright, where are we going? Find use for the relics. Retrace the legendary Orbalas path to recreate the Horn of Asteri. Use the desert map to return to Valley of the Titans. Nichols! It's going good. How you doing, buddy? Are you back? Or are you still on vacay?
This valley were carved. And not by man, neither.
The wind howls.
It's so weird that I got 2 of the Rogue Exiles like back to back, and then haven't gotten another one since. You're good? You think my W key is having trouble? You're back? Happy to be on your couch again and slept in your own bed last night, but going to Disney again on Friday. Damn. You really like that place, huh? Your W key is having trouble. That's no good. That was a lot of damage. You love me some Disney World? Want to get your money's worth of the annual pass? Yeah, no kidding. How far of a trip is that from you? Like a couple hours? Bad build it build. I'm sorry, what?
The wind howls.
Boop.
Oh my word. Incredible.
About an hour and a half from your house with good traffic, but it's I-4, so the traffic's never good. Fair. Bad talents to low DPS? Alright, if you say so. What up, dude? What drops? I heard it. I don't see it though. Maybe we'll find it eventually. Boop. There it is. Yoink. Bear Ghost Rivers is a vampire. I'm sorry, what? What does that mean? Bear Ghost is the band. Oh, my bad. My little chat app that I use to read all the combined chat doesn't show when it's a channel point reward, so I didn't realize that was a song request. I thought you were just saying words. I really wish it would show that. You were having a stroke? Yeah, I'm just like, huh? Nice. We need more of those. You like my twisters? I like your twisters. Is that how we're flirting now? Wait. Oh, you mean in game? Got it.
The eye of the storm.
Riz is on something today. Fine. Get him! Why are we making sad faces? You can't write it. What can't you write? Well, I guess if you can't write it, maybe you shouldn't write it. But I don't know. It's not a sad face. I can't. No. Oh no. I meant on TikTok. That is showing through, right? Yeah, yeah. This always made me feel feelings. Is the game fun yet? Got halfway through this act and just stopped. I've been having fun. They've made a lot of changes in the last week, and they're continuing to make more. So, if you weren't having fun, maybe you will once they make the changes. I would say check out the patch notes, depending on what you were having an issue with. I don't know. Can see it. Screen small in your setup. Gotcha. Yeah. Chat kind of small. Am I floating? I am, because I have hands for legs. Stupid monkey's getting in the way, though. And stupid deer. There you go. That's one of my supporter pack cosmetics. Alright, so we still haven't found the thing to... Oh, no, we did find the thing to put the things in. Never mind. The Titan's Grotto!
This were forbidden. But what's one more taboo broken? Take this! Wind's fury!
Lightning bats! Suppose I'm not using Barrage with the crit NATO build? I am using Barrage. It's right here.
The wind howls.
Boop. Not as many natives when I use it? I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of natives. I don't know.
I've seen it all now. Hold on. Hold on. The eye of the storm. Scarper before his corpse calls
Am I specking into other stats like strength and int, or is it all from gear? I think I have a few points,
Little
but not
John's
many.
a big
It's
brute.
mostly into dex.
Reckon it's mine now.
I have a couple int nodes here. I don't know if I still need them. I had them at one point. I don't know if I still do or not. Maybe.
How can I be?
Just not getting any gear to get any better spears and or frost. Gotcha. Yeah, I've gotten a couple weapon upgrades, but they're kind of few and far between. Where do I put this?
The Marraketh honor me.
Okay.
Now to prove.
Hello.
I caught a few of those lyrics, and I'm like, what is this song?
Do not wander.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, so I do have a couple jeweler's orbs that I could use. What would be good? We could use one on Whirling Slash for sure. We have one on Barrage already. We have one on Twister already. So it's either my companion or my Whirling Slash. I guess I could do both. Is there any reason to have it on Frostbolt? No. Whirly swirly. True. Couldn't agree more. I know you're probably like, I invited him to the guild and he leaves. That was before you found out your real life family members play this game and they have a guild. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. My guild, like I said, my guild's not very active anyways, so it's totally cool. Martial tempo, lacerate, blood in the eyes. You can just put lacerate back in there. The font of mana, it's helping a little bit. What does blood in the eyes do? Causing those hits to hobble bleeding enemies based on a portion of physical damage dealt. Where is it? Sure. And then on my pet dude, meat shield. Let's do meat shield. Can I use level 2? So confused. Is Dawn of the Hunt a season? Yeah, well, kind of, sort of. So in PoE they call them leagues, not seasons, but it's basically the same thing. Once the game is fully out, when there is a league, there will be basically league in standard, which is like the Eternal Realm and Seasonal Realm in Diablo. So like the new league mechanics will only come to the league. However, this one in particular, and possibly the rest of Early Access, all of the league features of Dawn of the Hunt are also in standard. The only difference is Dawn of the Hunt comes with a fresh economy. So if you want to play with a fresh economy, all new, without all of your stash from previous, you want to do Dawn of the Hunt. If you want all your old stuff, then you want standard. But you'll still have access to all the stuff, if that makes sense. Last gasp. All right. You never reach endgame, so you're starting new with the new stuff? That's what I did. I started fresh. I like the fresh starts in these kind of games.
It is time to you have your orders.
Here? No. Here.
In all my wanderings, I've not seen anything.
Hoping endgame isn't confusing. if you've never done it before, it might be a little confusing at first, but apparently they redid the quest line, so hopefully it makes a little bit more sense. And I'm sure there's resources out there that make it a little more easy to understand. That said, I've barely scratched the surface in Endgame, so I don't even really know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna kind of wing it, so we can learn together. Wait. Travel to Deshar. Okay. Which one is Deshar? This one. It was hiding over there on me. Oh.
To be led to...
Okay. Warrior feels good now. I've heard Warrior feels pretty good now.
Aye. I'd be fine.
Abandoned Roa. Poor fella.
Wind Fury! Aye.
Oh yeah? What's that face for? Get him! Dead end.
Need a moment.
Oh, we got a whisper.
You sensed it
A
too?
crispy wispy.
Die. Let's run this wisp down.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
Harry.
The wind howls.
Keep on
We're
it.
just going everywhere, aren't we?
It's getting stronger.
A little bit of blasty ass. Uh, Stop eating my twisties. One time at work, I did my job just one time though. Only one time? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Boop. Return the letter.
The path to them. Move swiftly.
You found a letter when I have the... Sans guide you. Young one.
That's a lot of base damage on that thing. Thank you for the gifty. Hi, Sarah. How you doing? I'm a little sad it doesn't have the increased projectile speed, but it's a lot of damage. Although I thought that was increased projectile damage, not speed. Interesting. Increased physical damage, increased stun duration. That might be worth messing with. Maybe. Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
I will tell you a tale.
$20 mana per enemy killed. That's also kind of interesting. Not great, but the amount of effort we had to put in before emojis, seriously. Okay, that is currently a downgrade, but it has potential. All right. Speak to Zarka.
Hello.
Why do I still have a quest that says speak to Zarka? She has nothing for me.
Thinner up here. Makes me heart ache for home. The hunt is on.
Oh, right. Door. 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 Shut up, Riz.
Take him!
Okay. Not that way.
The eye of the storm!
A glass blower's bubble. My favorite. I found it. You're gonna glass blow my bauble? Hell yeah. Yoink.
Wind's fury!
Was this boss? All right. Torgal.
But that which you predicted. The time
I have him in my hideout now.
Fucking your own. Wait.
The doggo from Final Fantasy 16? Interesting. Was 16 any good? I haven't really got into them since they moved away from turn-based.
You'll stay down there if you bloody well know what's good for you.
Um... Yeah, let's go find the sisters before we move on. I don't want to miss that. Should probably go find him too. Combat gets really samey after a while. Dodge and hit without the challenge of Souls-like combat, flashy powers and combos, but no real depth. Gotcha. Wait, were the sisters here? Spires? Yes.
This ends now.
Yeah, I think the last one I dabbled with was 13. And I tried like the demo for 15 and wasn't feeling it.
The eye of the storm. A worthy foe.
My feet are falling asleep.
Let these towers stand for all time, so that the sands may never swallow the honored dead. We give you to the sky and to the wind in defiance of the doom of the desert.
The eye of the storm.
Do I have this build linked anywhere? So, not really. I've been kind of just winging it. However, there are a bunch of content creators who have similar builds. I know DS Lily has a good one on Mobalytics. She calls it the Twister Amazon Still Good Post Nerf. So you can probably find that pretty easily. My build is similar. No problem. I know Rax also has a YouTube video covering a similar build, although I don't know if his is going to be as good. Maybe. I know Lily's played more PoE than Rax, but I don't know who the better build maker is. Hey, there's the sisters. We found them. Free 10% lightning res? Hell yeah. Glad I clicked on that. Alright. Let's get out of here. Head back to Asala.
How can I...
What?
What? Those are barely it's way more evasion, way more armor. More lightning resist, but I lose max life and strength. Meh. It's probably better if I had crafting mats to go ham on it, but you poison shot ranger to just be me shooting canisters of my dog's farts at people. Now you know, entire appeal of the game. Nice. Why am I all yawny all of a sudden?
I will tell your tale.
Oh, I didn't take a nap today. Maybe that's why. Boop. Level 14. We can't even use 13s yet because we don't have enough decks. You know, with that in mind. Oh, is there still no in-game guild system, or do you have to be Steam friends with people? You don't have to be Steam friends with people, but you do have to be friends with them on the friends list in-game, I think. I missed that message. My bad. Let's get this. Put Dex there. Found boots that make fire as you walk now. You want to use Twister? Yeah, I need boots that do something like that. Either fire or lightning, one of the two. There we go. Okay, so Twister. What is that now? 2929. And 3033. Okay. Nice.
Barrage.
Barrage. So do people just advertise their guild in the chat, I suppose? So for me, when people in chat ask if I have a guild, I just invite them. But for regular people, I have no idea. Probably forums and discords and that kind of thing.
Rake.
There's probably spam in game, but I don't pay attention to it because there's so much garbage in there that I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to ignore it. They had 50% movement speed and 20% fire res. You Val orbed them, got 20% and 24%. Hell yeah. Can you add me in game? That's fine. What is my character name? Riztris, because I'm a huntress and I'm Riz, so I'm clever. Clever like that. Clever like that. An amazing character name? Is it though? Is it though? I'm like, I don't know what to call this character. Let's type it in. Wake up, Riz. Wake up. I guess I'll level up Combat Frenzy even though I'm not currently using it. I do want to level up Herald, but I need more int for that still. Quite a bit more. Where are you at, Asala? You up here? Oh, no, you're the one that's... Oh, yeah, you are up here. You thought it was a play on the Mistress of Riz at first glance? You know, it is now. Canon.
Right. We now have that.
You have your orders.
All right, Dreadnought time. Where is it? Over here? Nope. Over here? Nope. Over here? Oh, okay. So one with the arrow thingy. Can you trade corrupted gear? Yes. But nobody can ever change any of the things on it other than what's in the socket, I believe. I think you can change what's in the socket. I'm not even sure about that.
We must prevail, no matter what.
Shaman Ra dies again this day.
That is correct? Okay.
The wind howls.
I wasn't sure if someone could see it drop. See it if dropped. You would have to actually open up like the trade window. I think if you drop stuff, it just destroys it. I think. Depends where it's dropped. Oh, okay. In town it does. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I haven't traded much. All right, I guess you can be on my friends list too. I'll allow it. Me and my buddy usually trade by dropping each other. That's what I always did in Diablo. But the few times that I try doing that in this, it's like, it'll destroy this item. So I'm like, oh, okay. But that makes sense if it's just based on the area you're in. Lightning swirlies. Click the person, press trade. Yeah, that's what I usually do. Like if you're friends with them, drop trading is fine. But yeah, if it's a stranger, I would definitely recommend using the trade system. Hunter's fun. Yeah, I like it a lot. I do want to try like an actual like throwing the javelin build at some point, or the spear build, but for now I'm having too much fun with the twisters. Dupe. Layered vest. All right, now we can get that again. You had no idea you could get that many twisters? You thought 2 was a lot? Yeah. So it is a little bit of a cumbersome process to do it. You got to do 3 of the whirling slashes. You got to get the frost on it. You can do that before or after. Then you barrage. Then you send out your twisters. So kind of a lot to do it, but it's worth it. Oh, okay. We got another rogue exile. The Malignant Rogues. Do they hang out in the Malignant Tunnels? Bloodstone Amulets. You were hoping the Glacial Spear's ground would affect the twisters, but it doesn't? Oh. Did I theorycraft this myself? So when the new league came out, I did start a Twister's build, and it was similar. But then other people started coming up with similar builds, and I took some inspiration from them. I wasn't using the frost bolts before, but other than that, I was pretty much doing it the same way. I was using the flame circle, the flame wall with the fortress. But then when people started using frostbolt, it seemed like the frostbolt was working way better. So yes and no. It started as mine, but other people made it way better. Like, I am not a build maker, by any means. That said, I'm still using my own passive tree, but I'm sure there's optimizations. Probably a ton of them.
No mana.
What does Barrage do? You've heard it. It's needed for the Twister build. So what Barrage does is... you ready a volley of arrows or spears, empowering your next bow or projectile spear attack to repeat multiple times. It consumes your frenzy charges on use to add additional repeats. So it's really good if you have a bunch of frenzy charges. I'm actually, right now, I was using combat frenzy to generate more of them, but I decided to swap for Herald of Ice and using the pet instead. If I get more spirit, I'll probably use all three, though. So there's definitely more ways to ramp this up even more. But with the limited 60 spirit that I have currently, not a whole lot more I can do. Now if I got those boots, and the ones that do the lightning damage, and I switched it all to lightning, then I would ditch the Herald of Ice. Then I might go to the other Herald. Herald of Thunder or whatever. You have to use the charges? I mean, you can. That's one option. I'm not really using the charges, though. I'm mostly using it just to get more Twisters. You get tripped up seeing endgame builds. I'd love to try, but not sure if you should build it from the start or if you need to switch builds at a certain part of the game. Yeah, that's a great question. I think some builds are viable all the way through, whereas other ones you're going to want to build something that's like more campaign friendly and then switch to the endgame build later on. I would assume. This has potential. No, it doesn't. Am I going to be playing Diablo on the 29th? Yes. I actually just announced on my Discord a couple days ago that I'm going to be doing a subathon for it. It's going to be a split subathon for both Diablo 4 Season 8 and No Rest for the Wicked's The Breach update, because I'm very excited for both. Not exactly sure how I'm going to split it. I'll probably do like Diablo in the evenings and No Rest for the Wicked's like in the early mornings, because my schedule is going to be kind of weird for it. But yeah, I'll definitely be playing it quite a bit. And the D4 devs, like, they put out the roadmap yesterday, but they keep teasing that there's a bunch of other things that aren't on the roadmap that they're really excited about. So hopefully we're going to see some of that in Season 8. If not, definitely Season 9 and 10. I'm really, like, honestly, based on the roadmap, I'm more excited for Season 9 than I am Season 8. But, gonna play them all for sure. You're building in your companion and also projectile damage. I have it to where you gain any buffs it has. How do you get that? Let me out.
A worthy cause.
As far as I know, with build, Huntress is solid early, though. The only build that isn't new player accessible to be Lightning Spear because it needs 60 Spirit and 2 Auras. Gotcha. But you can get that by Act 3? Or is it Act 2? It's Act 2. It's Act 3. Act 3. Middle right has a companion tree where you get any increases or decrease it has, not quite buffs. Oh. I think you're talking about these over here. These are what I'm currently working on. You're probably talking about these guys. Increases and reductions to companion damage also applies to you. This kind of... Or is there something else? Basically, yeah, 60 Spirit and the Aura Gems and you're good. Gotcha. Yeah. So that boss that you get the second 30 Spirit. Unless you can get Spirit earlier, I guess. Any damage buff it gets, you get. Level up faster? Hey. You're not my mom. I don't think. Are you my mom?
No mana.
Your mom hits you. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're kidding. For the right price, you'll be my mom? I can even tell you I'm disappointed in you or I love you depending on what you want. Probably a mix of both. Let's say 80% proud, 20% disappointed.
This is what I get for freeing you. The eye of the storm. Find yourself a big un.
The beginning of something beautiful? Hell yeah. You're disappointed in how proud I am of you? Mob's name was Murder Killer, was it? I didn't even notice. You gotta be getting close to the boss here. Probably the hardest fight in the game. We'll see how it goes. It'll be 2250 plus tax. Shit. Oh, there's the boss right here. Come on, monkey. You can do it. All right. The king awaits.
Fool under the hooded one's
Any tips for beginners on how to not spend money on cosmetics? You're talking to somebody who's wearing a bunch of cosmetics. So, nope. Be responsible.
the power you were promised. Put an end to this nuisance.
The second of the Ardura. Bow before your king.
The Medicaid will not bow. Wait, you are finished. Batten down the hatches.
Cannot give up.
Are we phasing? I'm ready to phase if you are, dude.
Running out of time. End this.
I think we're phasing.
Go, my queen.
What are you doing?
You get free coins for buying the game. Use them to upgrade your stash slots over cosmetics. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you should do, is you should use them on stash tabs and stuff. You saw someone with an adorable little raven abomination thing. It was so cute. Oh, you really need a few stash tabs? Yeah.
I don't have time for this. Sand.
I need to go to my hideout and show you guys what I got in there.
Feed my enemies. We will
Need a
have
moment.
blood.
Don't walk into the tornado, Riz. That's not how you survive.
The Marrakech will pay. Fall, damn you.
The wind howls.
The Marrakech will pay. Our gift to you.
No! When do you get the ability to summon monsters? So you get Tame Beast. I don't remember when exactly I got it. I want to say I got it in Act 3. I don't remember what level it was, though. Were you talking about... Not that. This pet? I don't even know. What is it? An adorable, cute little raven abomination? This guy? That guy? Yeah, that one? That was a Twitch drop. So unfortunately, you can't get that one anymore. As far as I know. The one after you kill a mob and something. Yeah. That's when you get the Tame Beast gem. It's a skill gem. Prize in casual player. Yeah, you just had to watch the stream for so many hours back. I want to say it was like when the game first came out. Back in December.
Bow before your king.
Is my monkey locked out? That ain't good.
For my people.
Whoops. Didn't mean it.
We hate in kind. When
I need more time.
aid us.
We're running out of time. End this. What are you doing?
I will
Okay, man. Monkey,
suppress
get
our
out of there.
flame.
You're doing a bow staff, bow hunter from Frostspark build. That's a lot of words. What is that? How does that play?
I don't have time for this.
Um,
Bend to my will. Impede my enemies.
Need more time.
ow.
Fall, damn you. Take our hate. The Marrakech will pay.
Wait.
The fight zone is now.
Weapon of a storm.
Our hate.
Thank you for the heart me.
Thousand spears. Endless hate.
you for all the gifties. Holy. Eat. He's trying not to die. I can't do anything! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Can you ask a question? You may. You're welcome.
The Sigma of the Arpura. Bow before your king.
The Americans must bow. Wait. Submit. You are finished.
The era of the Paladin is now. The Americans will pay. The era of the Paladin is now.
What's the duck's name? We're naming him during the subathon. He doesn't have a name yet.
We are the storm. Vengeance.
No mana.
We're running out of time. End this.
Desert justice.
Wind's fury.
All right. If you figure out how to complete the Ascent to Power questline, let me know, because talking to Zerka ain't doing it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You don't think you do it in Cruel because it's the quest that gives you first? Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. It is the Ascendancy quest, so I don't know if it's just like a bug that it still shows up. What's 50? Okay. Okay.
My queen, take the beast.
You're on Jamandra now with Crossbow Merc. You're getting wrecked. It's probably the hardest fight in the game, so I get it.
I don't have time for this. Sand bends to my will. Impede my enemies. The Paladin is now.
Batten down the Actis.
Our hate. We will blot out the sun. Into dust. I call the wind. Our hate. 10,000 spears. I cannot give up. Our hate. Into dust. Die. Sycamore!
Dead.
Zala,
What act? This I just finished Act 2 of Cruel.
Not
So,
yet.
Act 5-ish.
I return you to the embrace.
Maybe a small bug that will vanish when the rest of the acts are released. Yeah, maybe.
It is done.
I don't remember that being there, though. First time through. Ooh.
I'll not make the journey home like that.
Maybe it was. Um. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
My worst.
Go on, tell me. Who are you, really?
You're right. I am. It was I. All I. While I their ruins.
I don't believe it. An ancient Asmeri in the flesh.
Here I is. What up, DJ?
Yes? Yes. Until then.
The beast has grown too powerful. We can no longer contain it. Exile is close.
Yeah, they need to hurry up and add the runes affinity. Anything exciting going on?
I will tell you.
Define exciting. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I think this would be better. I would lose 6 strength, though. I better check that before I do anything drastic. Ethereal Javelin, Titans dropping in Diablo 2? Hell yeah. The Dark Defiler. That is exciting. You're not wrong. They really need to put out an update for that game. Because, that would be sick.
Do not wander.
So I would lose 6 rarity. I would gain max life. I would gain 40 spirit. I would gain armor. I would lose strength, gain dex. I would lose lightning resist. I would gain a little bit of fire. The spirit's nice, but I don't know. I got a map? That's kind of a juicy tier 1 map.
This humidity. Spirit how I miss the cool breath of the mountains.
Storm's coming.
Another map.
Come on.
I guess they're making sure I'm ready when I get there.
Clean kill. There's no end to him.
Aww. Boo! Boo! Can't find many support gems level 2. Yeah, I haven't found too many level 3 ones yet either, so I understand that pain. Holy. Why is he harder than Jamanra?
Back to the dirt with you. My mana's gone. Batten down the hatches. No mana.
There we go.
Everywhere I go, the Racken's always a step ahead. More coming out of the water. They make for a curious.
Ranboo! Getting last Epoch today. It looks very fun. They got a big update coming out next week. Exalted Orb, hell yeah. Yeah, Last Epoch's good. It's kind of a nice middle ground between Diablo and Path of Exile. I will most likely end up playing it next week. Oh, we got a Wispy over there. I sees it. What up, Delwyn?
Spirit is here. There it is. Let's move.
Wind howls.
Spirit guide us. Target. Strike fast.
Whoa!
Tis death.
Zizern's interview last night was wild. Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. I haven't watched all of it yet. Going abroad next week, so saving. Gotcha. I'll see you play it so that you'll get an idea. Yeah. I don't know how much I'm going to end up playing it, but I do want to check it out for sure. There's just too many games this month. It's wild.
Need a moment. And that's that.
I was hoping that because it is such a big update that they would add like a class or a new mastery or something. But the new changes to the end game do look pretty good. The new changes to crafting look pretty good. I will say, like, I really enjoyed my first time through the campaign, but the original iteration of their end game, I got pretty bored pretty fast. But I know they've been working on it for like pretty much a year, so should be a lot better.
Oh, be sure to talk to... Care to take a chance? Maybe. Good luck.
What kind of stunt was that I can buy with it?
Pragmatism's all well and good, but that was something else.
Somewhere in this, we must do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Not all try.
She's sharp, that one. Could come in useful.
It's a lot of damage, but the other stats aren't really doing it for me.
About time that one, so stay wary.
There's no way that's even close, right? No, I lose like 1,000 damage. Nope.
What do you need?
Bye-bye. Oh, I should have put that in here. I really should use Essence more. I never really think to use them.
They say a jungle thrums with life. Wind fury!
Yes, please.
Take this!
That has potential. What up, Jake? How you doing?
How goes it? Another day, another treasure.
All these boots with no movement speed. Bleh.
Watch for snakes.
Second Path of Exile, Delwyn keeps glitching out on you. That's so weird. Glitching out how? You don't know what the spirit does? Which spirit? Like just the spirit stat? Oh, you chase it and fight tons of enemies? Oh, so the spirit like will pass through other enemies and make them more difficult and supposedly drop better loot. But beyond that, that's really all it is. You can't continue talking to him? I mean, he doesn't really have a whole lot to say. You fought one which got touched like 9 times? Was it romantic? I had one of the wisps go into one of the bosses in the overworld, and I was expecting it to have like some like sick loot or something. It dropped nothing special. It dies and comes back invis with a new modifier. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen that happen, I don't think. Very romantic. Touched you all over. Rizard! Hey, that's me. What up, Joe? Artificer orb. How goes today? Pretty good, pretty good. How goes today for you?
Moo?
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thoughts on direwolves coming back? I saw a headline about that, but I haven't really looked too much into it. It sounds like a clickbait article. Is it real for sure? Stop by real quick to say hi. How's it going? Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm actually going to shoot you a DM later. I have a question for you. If that's okay. Okay, cool. Or I could... Well, no, I won't. I was going to say, I could probably ask here. I better not. Play it safe. Gotcha. Bow, 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 bow. Hoping to get a pet direwolf. That'd be sick. I'm just waiting for them to bring back dinosaurs. What's the chances of that happening?
Take this. This is what I get for brain, yeah?
2 in a billion? Better odds than I thought. They did? Oh, they're... Are you gonna say they're called birds? Next one's woolly mammoth. Hell yeah. Called Dino Nuggets? I haven't had those in a while. I put them in my mouth though. That's for sure. Where's Big Monkey? Is he right here? Yeah, he is. There he is.
Ah, you're a biggin. Very earth trembles. Need a moment.
I tried taming this guy. Didn't seem to work. I'm pretty sure it's just rares. But I had to try it. Ooh, that was a good one. Alligators are technically dinos. Are they, though?
That were a fight for the ages.
Lightning Monk is not yet overpowered? Alright, we got this. I don't care about the reduced reservations so much. But these will increase their life, which also increases my life. So I guess I'll take those, and probably this one eventually too. Don't dinosaurs, though, have more in common? I guess that's just raptors. Have more in common with birds than, like, lizards. But I guess other dinosaurs are probably closer to an alligator.
Oh, be careful.
Is there no waypoint here?
Beyond to done.
Chicken are the most disappointing ancestors. Chickens are awesome. Whatever. Whatever. Are ducks related?
Wind's fury!
100% Ninos. That's why they're 50 feet tall on average. I mean, this one's pretty big. Maybe not 50 feet, though. Hey, there's a checkpoint. Oh, wait, no, we want waypoint. Sabatons!
'Excellent. More wildlife what wants to kill me.
Jurassic Park is near. I'm ready for it.
Plants what spew poison. Just me luck.
I'm not at all, actually. I would be absolutely mortified. Is that the word? No, we'll go with terrified.
I'm bent double as is.
Oh. Let's, Oh, crap. I just remembered I have to wake up early tonight for work. Because I'm covering for somebody. Only half hour early, though.
Evil and
Kind of underwhelming, but has potential.
yeah.
If that stun threshold was movement speed, those would be nice. Do I chaos it? What are the chances? You've been scammed, found a corrupted strongbox, and can't proc it? Corrupted? I've never seen a corrupted strongbox, I don't think. Sounds like a scam. Do I try to chaos this? That seems good. Give it max holes? You give it max holes. Or yeah, chaos. If I said, no, yeah, maybe I did. I meant chaos, though. I'm thinking if I could get rid of the stun threshold and get movement speed, those would be hot. I'm gonna do it. It's probably not gonna be worth it. Not really worth? You don't think so? Compared to my current shitty boots? Oh, jeez. Thank you for this. Thank you. Thank you for the gun, for the money gun. Yeah! I forgot that happens. Alright, I won't do it. I won't do it. Take the movement speed loss and keep it as is. Maybe. Didn't even know that happened. Yeah, it's not super obvious that it happens. But I wanted to have an alternate because people on Twitch can do it for 250 bits, and they're roughly around the same value. So I figured, let's do it. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You can do it as often as you want. So bright. So bright. Much higher chance to lose something more valuable. True. That'd be terrible while playing. Oh, it happens. People will do it to me in the middle of boss fights and stuff while I'm playing hardcore even. That goes here. Oh, I'm max stack. Okay. Yeah, it's not worth it. That or zoom into the screen? Yes. Wait, what? Oh, the zoom in thing only the viewers see. I don't see that. Can I survive without that strength? Looks like I can. All my skills look okay. Oh, that does feel a lot slower, though. Can you get movement speed in a rune? Didn't think so. What are we low on? Cold is my lowest. What's this? Nope. Cold. Resistances are slowly coming together.
It's a deal. Don't drink the water.
The wind howls.
So we're coming up on the dragon boss thingy. Which is a fairly small room, so it should be pretty easy. Theoretically. You got it? That was the scariest thing of your life? 31 packs of chaos mobs? Holy shit. 31 packs? Is that one of the unique strong boxes, or can they just be corrupted? Can't remember seeing a corrupted one, but also my memory's terrible, so. Checkpoint. Here we go.
If only I got here
Oh, this is a
sooner.
camp. Greater Stone Rune. Ayo. You nearly died. It dropped a unique. You think everything comes corrupted? Spicy. Yeah, I have yet to see a unique strong box. Today I found my first rogue exile, though. And I've gotten 3 of them today. Alright, so we can ascend now if I need to. Surely I'd be able to ascend with my current power. Surely. Maybe. I don't know. I feel stronger than any of my previous leveling characters did. Was the unique any good? Oh, we got ads. Exalted Orb! I probably should use the exalts that I have on my gear, but we'll save them. We're doing just fine. I like that I'm getting his little yellow glowy now. Heading off? I just saw you log off in game. Alright, take it easy. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll catch you later. Got Wanderlust Wrapped Sandal. Those any good? Probably hang around and stream lurking around? Hell yeah. ES movement speed? Okay. So maybe for another build, but not yours? Currently? Or something? Or throw him to the Grail? I love that they have like a Grail tab. Do I not take the Dance with Death passive? I don't know what that is.
Almost a challenge.
But it sounds like maybe I want to know what it is. So you're more than welcome to enlighten me. I'm kind of a noob. Kind of by the spear. I guess I can just type it in, right? Dance with Death? This one? 25% more skill speed while offhand is empty, and you have a one-hand martial weapon. So if I didn't use a shield, 25% more skill speed. Is that worth ditching a shield for? Maybe. Maybe. I guess I never really thought about it. Probably not a bad idea. Not like I'm using it to parry or anything. All the other builds I've seen used it. Didn't know if you tried it with it. Yeah, I haven't tried it with it. Might be worth it. Where is this place? thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Where's the dragon? Didn't want me to cast there. There we go. Flop, 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 flop. Laziest kill ever. Swisher still running good? Oh yeah. I mean, I haven't really tried other builds to compare it to, but I'm still killing stuff no problem. So I could pick that up now. 25% more skill speed. So that would just reduce the duration between my swirling slashes pretty much. But my shield's pretty ass. It's giving me life regen, extra armor, energy shield, and chaos resist. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll mess with it. For now, though, I'm just going to grab this. Oh, we found it. It's weird how sometimes it feels like he shoots out like a million twisters, and then other times it feels like he's like shooting out like 5. That was a little better. Free at last? Hell yeah. Mine has way more survivability than mine and more than most. Yeah, I definitely built it a little tankier. I also occasionally get the invuln phase from my pet, which is nice. That was a good one. You went to shit and you come back? Wait. Oh, I'm out of mana flasks? It's fine. Endgame's way better. I'm working on it, Brady. I'm working on it. We're almost there. I'm out of juice, though. Give me mana. Okay. There we go.
Hello? What's this? Maybe if I'm quiet,
This is a
these things won't come to life
bow
and attack
ruin
me.
that hasn't been looted? No one from Trappers managed to make it to this part of the jungle and survive. And this mechanism.
Oh, right. Gonna go to my hideout real quick.
A place to put my feet up.
I have a new friend in my hideout. Anyways. Any good dad jokes, huh? Nothing's jumping out to me. What are meta builds? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I wish I had a better answer for you.
Yes.
What build am I running? I'm doing a Amazon Huntress, the Twister build. Meta builds for Huntress are Tornadoes, Lightning Spear, and Rake. That sounds right. I know Rake's good leveling. I wasn't sure if it was good endgame or not. So those aren't high enough to ascend with. None of those are high enough to ascend with, obviously. What do you need to be, level 70 or something for those?
What do you need? Take your time. I'll take it. Don't eat anything colorful.
All right. So I gotta make a phone call. So I'm gonna call it for the day. But I made it pretty much all the way through Act 2 and a little bit into Act 3. So tomorrow we should be able to finish Act 3 and finally get into Endgame. So that's cool. But I hope you all have a lovely evening. And I will catch you tomorrow. I might be a little bit earlier tomorrow because I'm going to be working a little bit earlier tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, hope you all have a good night. Take it easy.